Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Well, today I actually want to talk about something because I get a lot of comments and private messages from people, talking about the next car, what's going to be next and whatever. I want to have a chat with you guys and know my opinion. Okay, because I have done some calculations, and everything is going great at the moment. I mean, I have a decently paid job, also something that I love. So the chance of me, getting a good contract at that job is pretty big. YouTube is doing great. We're growing pretty decently. We're making decent money. We're also doing decent sales on the merch. Maybe I should do a plug again soon. So financially, I'm doing pretty decently. It's not that I'm rich or whatever, but I'm doing pretty fine. And you may have noticed it that we started the year pretty expensively. I mean, we spent like 1,500 euro on a KW suspension, and we spent 2,000 euro on walnut blasting, hybrid turbo, mounting downpipe, whatever. So the year, it's only March, and we spent in total 4,000 euro on the car. And once it's April, that number will be close to 6,000. So we have some stuff coming, okay? But I've done some calculations, and I know that if I would sell this car, and I would save up a little bit of money, and within a few months, basically this summer, I could drive a BMW M2. You know, it should be possible financially. I've made the calculations. I could afford it, and even do some modifications here and there. But there is one thing that's holding me back. There is really one thing in my head. A thought, something that's holding me back from doing that, and that's why you won't see a new car soon. If things keep going as they go. So the one thing that's holding me back of getting an M2 is this thing. You see, for a lot of people, this is only a 149, and I get it. A lot of people ask me, why do you, put so much money into this car? Why did you do that? Well, I'm going to be honest with you guys. It was never the beginning, and I thought that YouTube was never going to happen. I never thought that I would be close to 5,000 subs right now, and have the watch the watch minutes and all the videos that I have right now. It's not that I'm a big channel, but I didn't expect to be where I am right now. And you see, I never intended to do this build as extended as this one is. I never intended that. Never. Maybe do wheels, springs, a muffler delete, maybe an M-pack, and stage 1 tune. That's it. Those were the things that I was planning. But we went a lot further, like a lot further. And at the end of the day, short story, I freaking love this car. I can't sell it. I got emotionally attached to it. I have, I love it. I can't sell it. It's my build, and I just can't see someone else driving it. I mean, it's my baby, and that's basically why I'm not getting a new car soon. Because at the moment, I can't keep this car and get an M2. That's the story, basically. And I am waiting until I can keep this car and get an M2. That's basically what I'm waiting for. You see, I spent so much money on this vehicle, and if I would sell it, I will lose a lot of money on this vehicle. Really, like a lot of money. It's not the best investment that I've done. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I could have bought a 140i from the money that I spent on this car. Would that have been a better buy? Maybe. But then ask yourself, the videos from the last 2 years, wouldn't have been made if I would have saved up money until today to buy a 140i. Just remember that, okay? But if I want to sell this car, I will never get 135i money from it. Who wants to spend 22,000 euro on this car when you can buy a 135i pre-facelift from that money? I mean, no one is that crazy. So if I would sell this car, then I may get 12, 13, 14,000 euro from it, and that's it. A lot of people even don't want to buy this car because it's tuned that much with the hybrid turbo, downpipe, exhaust, suspension. So some people, don't want a car that's tuned that heavily, and I get that. There's nothing wrong with that. So really, the last 2 years, I would lose like 12,000 euro on the car, mod-wise. And like I said, I made this car to drive it, not to make it and then sell it, lose big money, and let someone else enjoy it. That's not my intention. So at the end of the day, I decided to drive a lot with this car. I'm going to drive the heck out of it. I'm going to drive a lot of kilometers with it. And this car is not going to leave this garage without at least 300,000 kilometers on it. I don't care if I blow an engine or two. This car is staying, like, for a very long time. There's always a time, when things have to go. But for now, this thing ain't going anywhere. So that's why I don't want to, have financial problems. So that's why I'm playing the waiting game. I'm going to wait until YouTube is a little bit bigger as it is right now. Not that much. I mean, just like that I earn a little bit of more ad revenue. And that I already have 100% certainly like a good contract from my job. And then I also earn a little bit more. So then I earn around 150, 200 euro more than I do right now. And then I also want to be sure that the payments of this car are completely done. So then basically I have an extra budget of around 400 euro a month compared to now. And then I am perfectly able to buy an M2 and modify it and still have a comfy life. And I know I can still have an M2 and a comfy life if I sell this car right now and buy an M2. Then I still can do that. But I decided, to keep this one because I freaking love it. I'm emotionally attached to it. I can't just sell it. I can't. It's my baby. And that's why I hope you guys stay with me, because we still have a lot of plans with this thing. We still are going to do a lot of stuff. But I hope you guys are, staying with me to, enjoy the experience of, a fully built 114i. And I promise you guys, if you, do the waiting game, play it with me, you will see a lot of epic content. You will see a 6-cylinder M car in the future. You will see 400 or 500 horsepower cars. You will see that, I promise you, but I can't tell you when. I still have to pay this car off for like 1 year and 10 months. And I know when I get my full contract, my real contract in around this summer. So that's when I know that if I will get it or not. And meanwhile, we're just going to modify this little fucker, We're just going to do stuff to it. And I still have a lot of stuff planned. The stage 3 is only the beginning. We have a lot of things planned, exterior-wise, interior-wise, also performance-wise. I don't know where the limit is. Doing internals is still, maybe that's just a tad bit too much, but maybe, never say never. But yeah, basically that's it. That's basically the main reason why I keep modding this car, and that's the main reason why we are not seeing a new car on the channel soon. So yeah, I can't say goodbye to this thing, It's my baby. She's a good girl, I can't sell her. Yeah, she cost me a lot of money. It's my car, it's more than a car to me. See, it's my, I don't know how to express it, but yeah. Short story, I'm not going to sell her, and I'd rather wait another year or two until I'm able to, daily drive and keep this one and get an M2 as its brother. And I also think that, it will have bigger, audience to say, because then we'll have an M2 and a 1 Series on the channel. And a lot of you guys actually do own a 1 Series, but almost none of you guys own an M2. So I guess, the personal touch with my channel is that a lot of you viewers actually own the same car as I do. And, for a lot of YouTubers that do car stuff, that's not the case. Because they do like stupid expensive cars like, Ferrari, Lamborghini, Corvette, a lot of stuff that most young people like me, can't afford. And that's the difference with my channel, because a lot of people actually can afford an F21 series because they are pretty affordable. And if you can't afford one, that's no problem. I won't look weird at you. But also the older generation 1 series, they are pretty damn cheap. I mean, you can get a decent one for 5,000-6,000 euro, and you will never get a Lambo or a Ferrari for 5,000-6,000 euro, unless it's that big. But yeah, guys, that's the main reason, and I hope you understand me, and I hope you're staying with me. And like I said, this is just a little filler up video because I get a lot of comments and messages why I didn't buy a 1M35i. I'm not going to, say who does it, and I'm going to talk bad about those people because I get them, I understand why they ask me. But now I hope you guys, when someone comments it and stuff like that, I'm just going to send them the link of this video. But now I hope you guys understand me a little bit, and you don't have to miss this one. She's staying, okay? So we still, like I said, we still have a lot of fun stuff planned. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.